SCP-4072 Object Class Keter. I don't want to hear any complaining from anyone about how I pronounced it. Special Containment Procedures. Foundation Web Crawler B9G41 is to monitor online digital software distributions programs for instances of SCP-4072. Any and all instances are to be reported and or removed immediately upon discovery. In the event that SCP-4072 is downloaded on devices not owned by the Foundation or any of its branches, Mobile Task Force Kappa 10 Skynet is to be dispatched immediately to administer anesthetics and remove instances of SCP-4072 and SCP-4072-X from public custody. Consoles and handheld devices with SCP-4072 installed in them are to be stored in a 1.6 x 1.6 x 1.3 meter plastic storage tote located in Storage Sector 7 within Site 15. During relocation, this plastic storage tote is only to be moved during the daytime, as the risk of SCP-4072-Alpha manifestation has been shown to be significantly higher during the hours of 6 p.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Any video games purchased or downloaded from SCP-4072 is to be designated SCP-042-X. Copies of SCP-072-X are to be stored on a hard drive of the console SCP-472 was downloaded onto. D and C class personnel, along with Foundation researchers, are approved for contact with instances of SCP-4072-X. Victims of SCP-4072-X instances downloaded on the low or very low quality setting are to be kept alive for as long as feasibly possible for research purposes. Victims of SCP-4072-X instances downloaded on the very high quality setting, specifically D-class personnel, are to be released from Foundation custody as they no longer pose a threat to the populace. Description: SCP-4072 is a free digital software distribution service capable of hosting and publicly distributing any known and existing software meeting its requirements to be considered a video game. Any software downloaded from SCP-4072 tends to be extremely anomalous in nature, with the game itself notably different, mostly with removal or alterations of characters, textures, graphics, settings, or events that take place within the normal game. Upon completing an SCP-4072-X instance of a medication will be displayed on screen. The agent's effects can take many forms, ranging from very positive to very negative. Download quality test log. This experiment log is for testing the effects of different download qualities presented by SCP-4072. Experiment 4072-1. Date 1/22/2019. Player D51390. Game Fortnite Battle Royale, an online multiplayer third-person shooter released by Epic Games on July 25th, 2017. Download quality low. Download duration 5 minutes and 19 seconds. Notes: the textures in the game were reduced in qualities, and most sound effects were absent. The title has also been altered to read Fortnite Battle Royale. Side effects: 11 hours after being exposed to SCP-4072-1, D51930 was found with one gunshot wound located in the left hip. After being treated, when asked about the wound, D51930 replied that he was unsure how he received it, and he could not recall being shot. Experiment 4072-2. Date 1/17/2019. Player D10218. Game Outlast, a first-person survival horror game released on September 4th, 2013 by Red Barrel Games. Download quality, normal. Download duration, 13 minutes and 29 seconds. Notes. The game progressed as normal, with the characters, textures, dialogue, sound, events, and settings unchanged. Side effects, none. Experiment 4072-3. Date 1/14/2019. Player D39201. Game Bendy and the Ink Machine, an episodic survival horror game released on February 10th, 2017 by the indie game team Kindly Beast. Download quality, very low. Download duration, 34 seconds. Along with the textures and sounds being much lower in quality, D39201 reported that the title of the game had been altered to read Ink Ben Game Machine Demon Yes. At the beginning of the game, Jerry Drew was reported not have been presented to the player before the chapter began. Henry, the main protagonist, was reported to only speak when necessary, and all dialogue was reported to be reduced to around 4 words. Side effects. See Audio Log 4072-1. Experiment Log 4072-4. Date 1/2/2019. Player D49103. Game Duck Hunt, an NES title that released by the video game company Nintendo on April 21st, 1984. Download quality, high. Download duration, 1 hour and 23 minutes. Notes. Most sounds and musical feature orchestral renders, along with 3D models for the characters and enemies. The title had also been altered to read Avian Pursuit. Side effects. Approximately 9 hours after completing the final level of the game, D49103 was given a pop gun in order to hit all 7 targets located throughout a set. D49103 managed to hit all the targets with extreme precision and accuracy. D49103 stated that he had no prior knowledge on how to handle or operate a gun. Experiment 4072-5. Date 1/21/2019. Player D3859292. Game Undertale, an indie RPG released on September 15, 2015 by American game developer Toby Fox. Download quality, very high. Download duration, 5 hours, 27 minutes, and 8 seconds. Upon starting the game, one will notice that the title has been altered to read Beneath the Story, and that 3D models are present instead of 2-dimensional sprites and textures. One will also note that SCP-4072-5 takes place in a free-roam 3D world akin to that of a game produced with the Unreal Engine game development software. Side effects. After 2 hours of completing the game's pacifist route, D38592 reported unexplained feelings of happiness and elevated resistance to violent tensions, along with a positive outlook on life. A psychological assessment revealed that D38592 to possess no intentions to harm any living organism. It is important to note that D38592 has been diagnosed with schizophrenia as of 12/3/2015 and possesses a criminal record consisting of attempted murder and illegal drug use. For further experimentation, please assess the extended experiment log. This experiment log is for testing the extent of SCP-4072's data retrieval capabilities. The download quality setting was set to normal for the duration of testing. Unauthorized testing of instances of SCP-4072-X or SCP-4072 are not to be attempted under any circumstances. Experiment 4072-6. Date 2/10/2019. Name C30921. Requested software: Microsoft Paint, a raster graphics editor created by the Microsoft Corporation. Current platforms: all versions of Microsoft Windows. Device in use: Nintendo Switch, a hybrid game console developed by Nintendo that was released on March 3rd, 2017. Results: SCP-4072 began loading the installation progress for about 3 minutes before presenting an incompatibility error along with the error code AW-5JB21WXYRPYMXL. Experiment 4072-7 date 2/13/2019. Name C23280. Requested software: Super Mario Run, a side-scrolling auto-runner mobile game developed and published by Nintendo. Platforms: iOS and Android devices. Device in use: Xbox One S, a video game console developed by Microsoft as the successor to the Xbox 360. Results: SCP-4072-7 was successfully installed after 13 minutes. Notes: it is currently unknown how SCP-4072 maps mobile controls to different platforms. Experiment 4072-8 date 2/14/2019. Name: Dr. or Dad. Present software: Super Mario 128, a series of cancelled development projects first presented by Nintendo at the Space World event in August 2000. Platforms: Wii, GameCube. Device in use: PlayStation 3, a video game console developed by Sony Computer Entertainment that was released on March 23rd, 2017. Results: 27 minutes after beginning the download, a fully functional Super Mario 228 tech demo was installed on the console. Notes: it is currently unexplained about how SCP-4072 can access canceled games. When Nintendo was contacted about SCP-4072 under the guise of a confirmation of a partnership with CEO Shintek Furuka, I'm sorry about if I pronounced that wrong, along with several representatives, saying they had no prior knowledge of SCP-4072's existence or a partnership with games of any manner. Name: D34901. Requested software: SCP-1070. Platforms: Nintendo Entertainment System. Device in use: Xbox 360, a video game console built by Microsoft as the successor to the original Xbox. Results: 42 minutes after the installation process began, SCP-4072-9 was installed on the console. Shortly after completing the installation, SCP-4072 displayed a mature content warning on the screen. Name: Dr. Requested software: Mortal Kombat 11, a fighting game released on April 23, 2019 by Warner Bros. Interactive Entertainment. At the time of this experiment, Mortal Kombat 11 had to yet be officially released. Platforms: Microsoft Windows, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, or Xbox One. Device in use: Nintendo Entertainment System, a video game console developed and launched by Nintendo on July 15th, 1983. You guys get it. Results: 39 minutes after beginning the download, a fully functional copy of Mortal Kombat 11 was installed on the console. Warner Bros. Interactive Entertainment was contacted about a partnership regarding games. CEO David Haddad claimed he had no prior knowledge of SCP-4072 or games' existence as a corporate entity. For further experimentation, please consult the SCP-4072 extended test log. Just as a note, that page does not exist, that file does not exist for some reason, so you can't. Sorry. Audio log 4072-1. Interviewed: D39201, the D-Class President, and Experiment 402-3. Interviewer: Senior Researcher. Forward: this audio log is an interview intending for observing D392 4072-01's behavior after completing SCP-4072-3. Begin log. The senior researcher takes a seat, chair opposite from D39201. D3021. Would you mind telling us exactly what you saw at the end of your previous test? D301. It's all meaningless. D301. We don't know what you're talking about. Is this in reference to what you saw after completing SCP-4072-3? We're all alone. We're all hopelessly, insufferably alone. There's nothing we can do. D39201. We senior researcher is cut off by D39201, dropping to his knee and screaming loudly into his hands. Senior researcher is ordered to exit the room. Redacted. Over explicitly language. Closing statement. D39201's behavior was monitored for the next 2 hours and 31 minutes until D309 ended up committing a game end via blunt force trauma to the head and skull using a metal chair leg. This is Research for Warren here. Thank you for listening. If you would like to make a suggestion in the comments, do so. That's all I have to say. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.